you for joining us for Relationship Marketing Business Made Fun. I'm Sharon Grimm, one of your co-hosts, and also with me is our other co-host,
Carol Ward.
Sharon Grimm is a senior manager, and that's who I am. We're just having fun with you today. And I live in Hudson, Mass, and I've been with SendOutCards for almost 6 years. And Carol Ward?
I'm with SendOutCards as well. I have been with SendOutCards for 5 years. I'm a senior manager and absolutely thrilled to be able to bring these programs to you. And today we're going to have a guest speaker that we found in Canada who is going to join us and show us how she's been really having a lot of fun with business and cards.
Great. We're going to hear more from Jennifer about halfway through this episode, so around the 15-minute mark, and stay tuned because it is going to be a lot of fun. In the first half, we're going to just share with you what SendOutCards has to offer.
Great.
So we're excited to have you. The information that we're going to share with you will change your life and your business and put a little fun into it. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Why? Well, I'll tell you why. SendOutCards is making a positive impact on people worldwide every single day, and we are super excited to share it with you. Right, Carol?
Yes, we are. First, I want to give you a little background about the company and how it got started. Our founder, Cody Bateman, started this company back in 2003. Our international headquarters are located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we are a member of the DSA. That's not the Daughters of Something Something. That's actually the Direct Sellers Association, which is a governing body for this type of business. Cody had a dream way back when to take the offline brick and mortar kind of environment of greeting cards and gifts and change it into what they call a click and order environment for the greeting cards and gifts. So just like what Amazon did for books, Netflix did for movies, and iTunes did for music, these $3 billion companies have effectively collapsed the inefficiencies in our marketplace. Pretty sweet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows Amazon. When you want to buy something, what's your first thought? Let's check out Amazon. You simply click on whatever it is that you're looking to buy, and before you know it, it's in your driveway in those cute little white vans that kind of creeped Sharon out one day. But they actually just show up. Can't wait for when they show up with the drones. Netflix has done something very similar with movies. In the movie industry and the television industry, you can now go to Netflix and you can start binge watching. They're the reason why we have that term. And then lastly, iTunes. Well, we all know where your music comes from these days. Most people are going out to iTunes, clicking on a link, and downloading whatever track it is that they want to listen to. So these companies have all made our lives easier.
SendOutCards is doing the exact same thing in the greeting card and gifting industry. Today, from the comfort of your home, your office, wherever that may be, on your phone or your tablet, you can create a card and press send. And this is where the fun happens. SendOutCards will print it, stuff it, stamp it, and mail it.
Nice. Well, we live in a world that they're considering a digital revolution, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to click it and do all that, did you know that in this world now, the largest taxi company has no taxis? Uber. And the largest telecom company has no lines. Skype. So we've already talked about we haven't, but the largest media owner, Facebook, they don't create the content. You and I do. We simply are sharing things out there every day with people, and that's the content that everyone else is reading. So we're creators. Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
Well, the largest movie house, like we talked about, Netflix, they don't own a single cinema. And the largest software vendors, Google and Apple, they don't create the apps. there's a ton of people out there that are creating apps every single day. And soon, the largest greeting card and gifting company has no stores. SendOutCards.
Way cool.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. SendOutCards is the best customer appreciation and customer retention program in the world. In fact, SendOutCards has sent over 140 million greeting cards and 5 million gifts over the past 13 years. No other company has sent more first class mail than SendOutCards. How cool is that?
Nice.
And fun.
I believe we've gotten an award for that a couple of times.
Yep.
Nice. So, these highly personalized greeting cards, did you know that you can create them straight from your computer?
And that's not all. You can also create them from your smartphone. And it's okay if you own an Apple or an Android. You can do it on either one. And you can send fun cards, gratitude, whatever it is, from wherever you are.
Perfect. And speaking of being mobile and wherever you are, what do you do with your laptop, your phone, your tablet? Yep, pretty much everything. We live in a world where mobile is what we know. Everyone is on the go, and you have a need to do all of your activities while you're traveling from one place to another. So you read your books, you do your banking, you create your pictures from there, all of your social media content, you're playing games, and you're probably doing business.
In fact, there has been studies have been done that did you know 80% of all business follow-up is the need to say 3 simple things?
Really?
Yeah. Thank you. It was nice to meet you, and let's celebrate the new possibilities of working together.
Cool.
So when Cody Bateman, our CEO, learned this, he created this first impressions kit. It comes with 3 of these black satin cards with those 3 key messages in them, or a white pearl series. Because you want to make that first impression last to an amazing last impression. And Carol is going to take about a minute to show you how easy it is to send one of these.
Awesome. Once you download the app onto your phone or your tablet, this is what it's going to look like. And we have added in this great button at the bottom of the screen called Campaigns. Mm-hmm. So we're going to click on that campaign, and it opens up a whole list of what the campaigns are that are unique to you. And when you use the First Impressions campaign, this is what it will look like. Today we're going to do the white New Possibilities one. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to pop that card right into our phone. Pretty sweet. That's the front of the card. We're going to swipe to the left, and now we have the inside left of the card where you can customize it and make it absolutely personal to whoever you're working with. So we're going to take a quick picture of them before we leave the site, pop it in, and look at how well it formats it right there. That's a pretty sweet picture to be sending to your customer. We're going to swipe to the left again, and now we have a place for you to put in a message. We have put one in there for you, but if you'd like to change that, you're more than welcome to. You can customize it all you want and put in a message that means something to you and your customers and the relationship that you're looking to build. Swipe to the left one more time. And now we're looking at the back of the card. This is what we call our custom branding. And that does come with this campaign. The First Impressions kit includes this. And you can customize the back of this now to whatever makes sense for you and your company. Pretty nice, huh? We've given you a few templates to help you along if you need it, but if you want to go completely from scratch, that's your option as well. Now that we've created the full card, it's probably time that we send it to somebody. Yeah. It'd be pretty good. So we're just going to simply open up our contacts, select the person that makes sense because that's who we just addressed the message to. So let's address the envelope. Click on that, and it comes up quickly and tells us what it's going to cost. And gives us one last option to back out of it or submit it. Once you submit it, this is what's going to get printed and mailed out to your customer. Isn't that gorgeous?
Absolutely gorgeous.
This card is going to make such a huge impression on them. And if you pair it with some brownies, it's really going to be nice. So this is making that first impression a very good lasting impression.
Awesome.
So we're going to talk about what that might cost?
Yeah, so
Cool.
The slide before I did kind of capture 5 points, and we're going to talk about points and stuff. 5 points, and what that translates on a preferred customer package is about $2 for that card. So this is a plan that we recommend for most businesses and most people that like to send cards and gifts. It's your preferred monthly package at 100 points a month, which gives your point price per point at 39 cents per point. What's great about this is there's no commitment, and the points roll over for up to 18 months. So
Cool.
we do have a couple other packages some people like to choose. You got the retail package at $9.80 a month, and your pay-as-you-go, where you have a sliding scale fee on that one, depending on how many points you buy, from 43 cents to 66 cents. Basically, the more points you buy, the less you pay.
Nice.
Yep, and then Carol's going to talk about that branding.
Yes. As we have mentioned, our first impressions campaign, the beautiful thing that it is, that comes with our marketing and our business bundles. So if you select either one of those, the first impressions kit will be included in there. That alone has a $249 value. So that's a pretty good value to be included in these bundles. Now, let me just give you a little background on what you may, how you may determine what bundle is good for you. The personal bundle is great for an individual or a small mom and pop that's just looking at their expenses right now and doesn't want to dive into the marketing bundle that has all of your tools. If you're able to, then the marketing bundle is a fabulous value for you because it has your first impressions plus your handwriting, font, your signatures, a little bit of relationship marketing portal training that's going to help you leverage that. And if you have a larger staff and need to have multiple users on your account, then we would highly recommend the business bundle because that comes with a multi-user account that's really going to help your staff and your sales force make that impression on their customers. So when you take a look at this, you should really get back to whoever sent you to this webinar and discuss with them which one is best for you.
And you may be thinking of, wow, I could use this, but I can think of other people that could use it. So just so you know, to become a distributor and share Send Out Cards and get paid for sharing it like we do, it's just a $50 option that you tack on to any membership that you choose. And it includes everything that's listed here, your card and gift sending platform. The features that I particularly like, and Carol does too, is the fact that we have a marketing website and a back office that is great. That's what you need to run your business. And there's also training on how to make money in this business, as well as our phenomenal customer support. Customer, distributor, doesn't matter. Never hesitate to call our customer support. They are there for you.
Nice.
They are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, we've used them and they're always there for us. So, by the way, there is a annual renewal fee of $59 for a distributor. So, just to put that in there for you. When we talk to people, there are 4 different types of people that we talk to, and they end up in one of these categories. So, you would be a 1 if you consider yourself a customer and you just want to use this product. Now, if you want to share that product with people, you would either be a 2, a referral partner, or use it as a self-funding marketing plan. Maybe you would be a 3, earning money, working part-time, paying a couple of extra bills a month and trying to get ahead a little bit. Or you're looking to replace your current income. Then you would be a number 4. So we like to go through those and talk to people and let them, at the end of when we're talking, get back to whoever sent them and tell them which one they are. So we'll be asking you that question again.
Cool. I think most people like to know, what commission do they make off the bundles? And that's what we're going to talk about here. The marketing bundle, for each one that you sell, You can earn up to $335. You can also earn up to $195 for every marketing bundle sold in your organization, and that bonus is paid to an unlimited number of levels. Simply double those bonuses for your business bundle and have them for the personal bundle. Now, these bonuses are one time, but there's a residual month after month income, and that's what Carol's going to tell you about.
Yes, there is. The residual income, like Sharon said, is a month after month income. And you get that income by adding customers and distributors to your organization. So when you add 3 distributors who add customers, and they add 3 distributors who add 3 distributors, all the way down to 7 levels, you're going to have like 3,200 people in your organization. Trust me, you're not going to know every one of them, which is fine because that's the way that this type of business goes. And you are going to be able to earn a commission every month off of the volume that they do with their customers. You'll earn 2% up until level 6, and then starting at level 7, you'll be earning 5%. And like I said, it depends on how big your team is of how much you're going to earn.
Awesome. So, as Carol mentioned before, you just want to get back to the person who sent you here and let them know if you're 1, a customer, 2, a referral partner, 3, you just like to work this business part-time on the side, or 4, you want to replace your current income.
Cool. Well, I hope that this information has helped you today. We are an international company that is continuing to expand into new countries. And we're poised at this point for massive growth because we have been able to expand into other areas. And millions of people are going to be experiencing SendOutCards over the next few years. We've already had millions at this point, and we just want to continue that because SendOutCards, frankly, it will be a worldwide household name.
Absolutely. So join us today. Like we said, get back to the person who sent you here and stay tuned because now we have our guest speaker.
Yes, we do. We have the pleasure of introducing Jennifer Kendall. Jennifer comes to us from Ontario, Canada. She is an amazing woman. She's a designated CPA. She's a CGA. She and her husband own not one business, but multiple businesses. She's a senior manager in SendOutCards. And by the way, congratulations, Jennifer. That is fabulous. We know that you just got there like a week or 2 ago. So we're so excited for you. And you're also a BNI ambassador, which is, as I know, a great thing. And it just gives you so much more exposure to meeting people and talking to them and helping them. So I'm very excited for you about that too. And one other thing I want to let you know about Jennifer. She volunteers with children charities. Pretty sweet, huh?
I bet she has fun with that too.
I bet she does. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you at this time, Jennifer Kendall. Welcome, Jennifer.
First, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to speak to your guests today. It's quite an honor to be asked, and I'm privileged to be here. Second of all, I just want to tell you that I think I'm having technical difficulties because I can hear you guys just fine, but I cannot see your presentation. So I'm going to go with this. Okay. All right, we'll just cue on which card's next. Okay, that's perfect. So, there, somehow I fixed myself. Don't ask me how. Okay. So I got started, I was introduced to SendOutCards about 2.5 years ago because I was looking for that challenge we all have every year with Christmas cards. So about 2.5 years ago, I had declared to my husband that I was not going to do his Christmas cards that year because I had too much on my plate, and I was canceling Christmas for the business. He then told me I really didn't have a choice. We couldn't cancel Christmas, much to my sadness, and that I had to find a solution. He's a really nice guy. I don't make it sound like that when I say it like that, but he is. So I said, I said to him, I said, well, how am I going to do this? And he said, well, I actually met this girl and she does this card thing. I don't get it. Why don't you meet with her? So I met with somebody and saw a presentation almost exactly as you guys presented today. And I went, okay, that's amazing. And so I signed up basically on the spot to be a customer. And from there, it changed our businesses' lives, I guess. It changed my life personally, but it changed the projection and the trajectory of our businesses. After that first Christmas, and we had an incredible response, we started using the cards in all of our marketing strategies. So other than social media and websites and things like that, cards is the #1 marketing tool that we now use. And as you say right here, we have fun with the cards. We do have fun in our business, and we use the cards to project our personality. In a business, your business is out there, but you have a culture, you have a personality within your business, and you need a way to showcase that. And what's amazing is with the cards, you can completely do that. And so what you can see here is that we do what I call campaigns, and it is a feature within SendOutCards. And Carol, you guys presented that by showing the first impressions kit, which is a campaign. So we have expanded the use of those campaigns and created cards that reflect the personality of ourselves and our company. So these are just examples of how we use the system. So we create what I call keep in touch campaigns. So these are cards that we drip on our clients throughout the year, as well as we also use it for staff engagement. Sometimes we forget about the most important people in our business, which is our staff, but through just a little bit of a birthday card and a anniversary for working with us card, we send small gifts to them, and it goes directly to their home, so they completely feel appreciated, and their families know that they're appreciated with us. And that it's gone a long way with our staff retention. And with the cards, if you go to the next screen, I'll show you an example of how we put our personality into these cards. So there's your traditional holidays, and then there's untraditional holidays. So this is a good example of how we have played with the personality. My husband is a Star Wars fanatic, and he is the face of one of our companies. And so I looked at him one day, and every year he celebrates May the 4th. May the force be with you. So I said, well, why don't I turn that into a card? And that was a campaign we did in May 2016. This card generated a 100% callback rate. Everybody who got this card called him because it's powerful. And it said nothing about the company. It was just fun. I wish you could see it, but because the quality of our cards are so good and the picture quality came out crisp, it made a huge impact. Even those that didn't know what we were talking about called up and said, I had to ask my secretary, but now I get it. And they laughed and had fun. This card, a year later, is still sitting on some people's desks. So think about who you are and then put that in a card and share it. So that's one way we have fun with our cards. On the next screen, you'll see another way we have fun with cards. And that is you think cards are to and from people, but we have an office equipment company, and what we've done is changed that up and made some of our cards come from the machines that people buy or get repaired or cleaned. And so these are two examples. On the left-hand side, when somebody calls us up and says, hey, my printer needs cleaning, something that we encourage because it helps a printer last longer and identifies problems before they occur. We go in, we do the cleaning, and then we send a card afterwards that comes from the machine, so from the printer to the owner, and just says, hey, thank you for my spa treatment. I'm feeling great now. And it's funny, right? And so
can I tell you,
cards
that is brilliant. Brilliant.
Well, it's worked for us because, you know, when owners get this, they pick up the phone and call just to tell us how much it made their day, because it made them laugh. And as business owners, sometimes that's what we need, right? Like, we're stressed. We need a good laugh. The one on the right is something similar. We actually send birthday cards to the printers. So 1 year after they were purchased, we send from us to the printer saying happy birthday. And this is actually a card that comes out of our catalog. So it's nothing special. I just found it there and thought it was perfect, because basically it says, you know, it's your birthday, but you can't take a break. Because the printer can't really rest, right?
Right.
So this goes out 1 year after everyone buys. And again, this just, you know, people get it and they pick up the phone and they just laugh with us. And so what we're doing with these cards is sharing our personalities with our customers. And that's hard to do sometimes in social media, because you're thinking, you know, I have to be professional. But with the cards, we can, you know, have a lot of fun. And it's changed the conversation between us and our clients. In our office equipment business, which is very commodity based, it has increased our retention. And in our other company, which isn't as commodity based, it's all about relationships. It's changed the conversation with the clients. The clients, it's an IT consulting company. So normally when people call, they have a problem. And so you can imagine the mood people are in when they pick up the phone to call. They're upset, they're stressed, they're angry, something's not working, I need it fixed now. And historically, that's the type of mood we got when people called. Now, when people call, there's a level of trust that is built up between us and them, because we've shared ourselves with them. And so it's funny, because people will call, talk about the cards for 15 minutes, and then tell us what the problem is. And so it's just, everybody's in a better mood, and it's a more positive work environment for everyone, not only our clients, but also our staff. So we've watched our business transform because of the cards. At least that's what I believe.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that story. I just love it. And that's why we love you, because that personality just comes through, and you have truly been able to show that to your customers. And I think that you guys have a really long career with that.
I think so too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So your businesses are IT. So you're going into people's homes and working on the networks.
Yeah, mostly businesses, but yes, so we go into businesses and, you know, different levels of skill sets, different personality types, and yeah, that's the one company. Yeah.
And then she has a printer company.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And does the May the 4th go out to the IT people and the printer? Is that?
No, the May the 4th goes out to the IT company. And so this is where I really encourage people to know your business and know the personality of your company. So the May the 4th, my husband is truly the face of that company. So the May the 4th truly represents him.
Awesome.
On the other company, it's a, you know, it's toner, it's printers. It's not exactly a very
glamorous,
sexy, yeah. But it's also, we promote a lot of green. So, you know, we try to encourage people to send the cartridges back to us so we can recycle. We partner with a company that will take printers that are ready to be disposed of, and they use them with a children's charity to give people an opportunity to work with equipment to try and repurpose it and things like that. So we do an Earth Day card.
Oh, great. That's absolutely perfect.
Awesome.
Right.
Well,
so that's what I mean about looking at your company and just knowing what you want to put out there, and as well as taking your personality of the people behind the scenes and putting it out there. Being green is really important to that company.
Wonderful. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for sharing your fun ideas. And I, quite frankly, am very excited to hear what you have, what as it unfolds next year. We'd love to hear what other creative things you come up with you and your husband. I can't
There's one in the works, but I'm keeping it a secret.
Can't wait to see it.
Great.
Thanks.
So, from here on, if you have any questions, like we said, you can get back to the person who sent you here, or you can feel free to reach out to Carol Ward or myself, Sharon Grimm. Our emails are below. And thanks again for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun.
Definitely. Thank you all so much. And Jennifer, thank you once again. That was really great what you shared with us today. Thanks.